Closed doors, I'm a fool for your love.
If you could be any professional sports player, what would you be?
Footballer, 100%.
Really?
100%.
To be fair, you are quite good at faking injury.
How?
No, that's what frustrates me about footballers. They just fake it all the time.
Oh, right, yeah.
Imagine if the UFC...
You think it annoys you, it annoys us more, because then it makes you think we're gay or whatever.
No, it makes me think you guys are pussies.
Yeah, but...
Literally, sometimes you sort of just tap them on the leg and they're like, oh God, I'm getting paid 20 grand just to do this.
I think you're annoying more people now than we did with the rape jokes.
Yeah, it's so annoying how much they get paid though. Literally, every step they take is like 200, 500, 600. Like, it's fucking unbelievable.
Yeah.
It's so... even the shit ones get paid loads of money.
Yeah,
I think, like, the amazing ones, like Ronaldo, yeah, he should get all that money. But, like, the shitty ones that don't do anything, they should get, like, Sainsbury's wages.
Sainsbury's.
They should, yeah.
I'd be a footballer on Sainsbury's wages.
Would you?
100%, yeah.
What if you embarrass yourself in front of the public? And you were working on... I don't know, you're like, let's say there was this goal you could easily have stopped.
Yeah.
But you didn't. You know, you'd be roasted.
That's football, though, isn't it?
That's football. No. Football, it's just... I think it's shit.
You have your down moments, but as long as you have up moments after you're down.
Well, that's the problem. Well, that's the problem with football. It seems after one slight breeze with the wind, they always have a down moment. Oh, it hurts! Oh,
talking about down
imagine if it was like that in UFC or boxing. Like, oh no, like he misses the punch, but then he goes, oh. No one would be like, oh, come on, mate, get up. They'd be like, oh, you pussy, keep fighting.
Well, they hug each other, so
it's called holding, actually.
Oh, I'm tired. It's cold.
It's called tactics. You wouldn't know because, like, in football, there's 6 other players to pick up the slack for you.
What do you mean?
Well, you know, you're a team, so you got others to rely on. In boxing, you gotta like stretch it out a bit. Come on.
Yeah, don't watch boxing, so.
Yeah, that's because you're gay. you have no appreciation for gladiators.
You have no appreciation for the beautiful art form of football.
The beautiful life kicking a ball around with my leg.
Yeah.
Oh, right,
Which
yeah.
you can't fucking do.
I took fencing. I've got great footwork.
Well, I can tell you took fencing, mate.
What do you mean? What's that supposed to mean? Because I've got elegant hands.
Weird.
Because I've got very soft, supple hands.
You're on your Tinder bio.
What? Yeah. I was a fencer, so I've got nice, supple hands.
Supple hands.
Which I can do my nice, supple hands.
Was your hands nice and supple when you fingered that bird inside timepiece?
When? Which time?
One?
Which time?
There's more than one, is there?
You get away every once in a while.
Fuck yeah.
Well, what's the worst thing you've done in a club?
Been groped before, mate.
Who groped you? Boy or girl?
Girl.
Well, at least it was a girl.
Where?
Was she hot?
No.
Where did she grope you? On your bum or your
crotch?
Oh.
Yeah.
What did she say?
Tom, that's a story for another time, mate.
Oh, that's not fair. What did you say?
Oh, so I'm going home now.
That was it. You was like, I'm going home now.
Yeah.
Oh wow, she must have been quite insulted.
Or I was quite sober, to be fair. Either one.
Do you reckon if you were a bit drunk, you would have gone for it?
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, nice one. Most men wouldn't admit that.
Yeah.
That's the thing. When you're drunk, anything's a yes.
No, we have this game. It's called.
I don't mean that way. I mean, for guys' context, anything is a yes means we'll shag anything if we're drunk. We don't mean yes means a yes, and when girls say no, it means no. I don't mean that way. It's not a rape joke.
Might be.
You never know. You know what I'm like.
Called Pinter. So a girl walks past. Oh man. Yeah. And you go, how many pinters is that? And you'd be like, oh, that's a 6 pinter or something like that. She was about a 13 pinter.
Yeah. So that's a good game.
Yeah.
You know what game I want to play? So it's drunk Jenga. So what you do is that you get each Jenga piece and you write something.
Oh, I played that the other day.
Yeah. You write something down like a challenge, or like say one piece could say, send a risky text to an ex or something, and then you pull out and you've got to do that challenge. If you don't do it, you take a shot, or you add to the centre of the glass. Yeah. And once the tower topples, you have to down that glass.
Yeah.
No, I think once lockdown ends, we should definitely do that at this house. I think that'd be brilliant.
100%, mate.
Get you and all the lads around.
I love a good...
Not Chris. Joking. Of course you're invited, Chris.
Nah,
of course you are. We'll need extra seating, of course. You fat fuck.
Get some cheesecake in the fridge.
You could literally lure Chris into a trap just by making a trail of cheesecake. He'd be like driving along and he'd just see something white in the corner, like, what's that? And just his tongue would stick out, like, following the cheese. You wouldn't see the cage being wrapped around him. Oh, what's that? Fucking hell.
In his, what do I call his car again? Middle-aged man.
I don't know anything about car. He basically is a middle-aged man now. Anyway,
yeah.
There are some guys you look at and you just realise, oh shit, you're already there. You're already basically in your 40s.
That's you.
Shut up.
No, I'm joking.
Nah, I've still got life in me.
No,
you just look at some guys. They've already given up. Like they're not trying anything new. They're settled in their ways. Right? Like no, I like spoons like this. I like to go out here on Saturdays. I like to sit down on my favourite spot on the sofa here. And I'm like, oh, you're not up for any new experiences, are you? It's a bloody shame.
Yeah.
You're in your 20s. You may as well try something new.
It's like what you were on about with Liam. You were like, oh, you got to go out and try things. He's like, I think Exeter's fucking amazing now. But when I tried Bristol, or I try another big city, I'll think that's amazing, and I'll just keep on going.
Have you been on no other nights out besides Exeter?
Oh, I actually haven't.
Really?
Nah.
Oh man, you got like I'll take you out to Bristol sometime.
Yeah.
It's a great night. Plus Bristol birds are easy.
I was growing up, like, I started going out when I was like 16, 17. So I started going like timepiece and Exeter. And the one thing I loved about it is, this isn't me being like, not being like cocky or anything, but I'd know about like one in every two people. Like, I've known.
Yeah.
I'll be walking through, and
that's the thing with Devon. Everyone knows each other.
You just know everyone. I love that. Just walking past people and being like speaking to them. But then say I go on a night out in Bristol, I'd know fucking no one, and then like obviously you enjoy speaking to new people, but I quite enjoy just seeing people I know and just having conversations.
Well, it's good just to like get a different magnitude because obviously Bristol, London, Manchester, much just bigger clubs. You know, more opportunity. Meet people, guys or girls.
It's like one massive family in Exeter though. Like, you know, when you go out on a Saturday, you know who you're going to see.
Yeah, but also the bad thing about it is, let's say you fuck someone.
Yeah.
Then before you know it, at least half the club knows.
Exactly.
And then like they're coming to me and be like, oh, I remember when you fucked that girl there. It's like, I remember when you and your mate were getting with the Agate twins. And then like everyone knew about it.
Right, okay.
Yeah, just shout out to the Agates.
Right.
Shout out to Biggie and Biggie. She like came up to me in fever. And she just went like, I don't like you. And I went, why? She went, because you said I was fat. And I'm like, no, I didn't say you were fat. I said you were a fucking beluga whale. Get it right, calm down.
No, not what you mean. I've had a situation before where like I try to dance with someone, and then this girl who just thinks I've got a bad reputation comes up to the girl and is like trying to get her away from me. I'm like, what are you doing? Cock blocking.
Yeah, I had that situation. Night out in Devon, standing night out, and I just bumped into this girl. She just comes up to me, and I thought she was going to kiss me. She gets really close to me, and she goes, oh yeah, my friend was talking to you once. You're Elijah, aren't you? I've heard you're a bit of a fuckboy. And I'm like, fuck, this is Devon, everyone knows it. Shit. Yeah. It's like when you start a game and like their character descriptions come up before you fight the boss fight. It's like she read my character description. I'm like, Elijah, threat level 5, fuckboy category, do not touch. And I'm like, oh damn it, she already read my description. Yeah. She turned out to be a dickhead anyway. I made her cry that night actually.
Good.
Yeah. No, she was
learn someday.
No, she was just a dickhead.
What did you say?
Oh, I called her a cunt slut.
Cunt slut.
Nice. Yeah, nice little rebrand. Yeah, cunt slut. Yeah, she cheated on her boyfriend on that night out. Yeah.
On that night.
Yeah. So I saw it and I made her feel ashamed for it because I wanted to. It's fun.
Yeah.
I ended up working with her in New Look after that.
Did you? You worked at New Look?
For a little bit over Christmas. Quite a shit job to be fair.
Yeah, I actually worked at Burger King as well.
Well, that's one. Burger King boys.
Got some mad stories in there.
What's your mad story? I've told my mad story.
No, when I was listening to that podcast about the shit story, I was eating food and I had to stop.
Did you?
I genuinely had to stop. It was so disgusting.
I'm glad that my story resonates.
It was so horrible. If you haven't heard that, go back and listen to it. Was it the second podcast?
Yeah, the second episode called Bad Jobs.
Go definitely listen to that.
Because baby, now we got bad jobs. We used to clean shit up. Because baby, now we got bad jobs. Hey! Alright, well, so what's your bad Burger King story?
They're not really bad, but... Well, the reason I got fired was me and my mate went to the stock room where there's no cameras. And
finger blasted each other.
He's one of my mates. He's similar to you, where he just says whatever he wants.
Yeah.
You know? And he's turned the other way. I just pick up a dip pot, like ketchup or something.
Yeah.
Picks it up, launched at him, so I was like, exploded on the back of his head. And he turns around and picks up another one, and we start lobbing dip bottles at each other. And by the time we're finished, the room is absolutely covered in this dip. And we're we're getting fired.
Yeah, I'm guessing you did.
Yeah.
Fair play to you, though. You had some fun.
Yeah, before we got fired, they had these massive crates of like Diet Coke and all this shit. So like, fuck it, for getting fired, we just got all the massive crates, just shook them all up, shook all the Coke up, so it'll be flat.
Oh, it's brilliant.
Yeah. But talking of the toilet thing, there's a few days where I came into work and the first thing they'd say, it's not even hello or anything, it's like, go clean the toilet.
Yeah.
And one time, the urinal was actually flooded with urine.
Oh, man.
I was like, oh, these guys are absolute cunts, so this is how I'm going to clean it. So I got a mop, put it in the urinal with the urine, just cleaned the floor with it.
Man, you're brutal.
Until there was no urine left in the urinal and the whole floor was clean with urine.
Oh man! So imagine some of the managers like listening to that right now, like, you did what? Fucking cunt! Fair play to you, man. At least you're not working there anymore.
Yeah, there's one more story actually.
Go on.
They got these big crates of Whoppers.
Yeah.
And there'll be like 1,000, 2,000 in the box. I don't know if I'm lying there. There's fucking loads.
A lot
massive
of them,
box, and they're thin. And I picked it out of the stock room. It was upside down, so the bag of Whoppers came out. Still in the bag. So alright, I just put the bag back in the box. Picked the bag up. There's a massive hole in the bottom.
Yeah.
So many burgers fell on the floor.
Yeah.
Bearing in mind where I've walked over with my pissy urine shoes.
Yeah.
I'm like, someone comes now, I'm definitely fired.
Yeah.
So I just picked them up, put them back in the box and cooked them.
Yeah. I think we've all done that, the whole 5-second rule thing. Fuck it, just pick it up.
Mate, it was like a minute rule, mate.
Yeah.
If they checked CCTV, they would have had to close.
Let's face it, I reckon someone probably did CCTV, but they just couldn't be asked.
Yeah.
Like, fuck it, who cares?
Yeah.
If you're working at a job like that, you just don't give a shit. As long as
Yeah.
you think, as long as I don't get fired, who gives a shit?
Yeah, literally.
A lot of the time, if you're working at a job like that, you can just sort of coast off through the day, barely doing anything, because so many people don't give a shit.
Yeah.
Sometimes I can just go to the toilet for like half an hour at work and no one notices.
Yeah.
I reckon I could probably take 2 breaks at work and no one would notice.
But I used to, at my engineering job, I used to take 3 shits a day at precise times.
Really?
My body was like so used to going to the toilet at these
You just had to do it then?
8:10, 11:20, and then just one after lunch, really.
Oh, good for you, man. I like a good schedule.
I
like a good
just
schedule shit.
go to the toilet for like, I couldn't go for more than 15-20 minutes, else it would get suspicious.
Yeah, I love taking a shit, especially when I've got my phone on me.
Yeah.
Back in the day, before we had good phones, I would take a nice comic book with me.
Book?
Yeah, a nice comic book.
What, when you were at work?
No, just when I was just taking a shit at home. I would just, sit down, get out Spider-Man comic book, see what adventures he'd be up to, before I know it, plop! Oh, look at that! No, nothing. Yeah, if you haven't had an iPad with you while you're taking a shit, you haven't lived. It's one of the highlights of being a man.
Yeah, getting set up for the shit, bring...
Yeah, I probably go for it. I get out, I get out a nice candle, get up there, air conditioning.
Do you bring food in on there?
Yeah, add to the shit, yeah.
Yeah.
Build it up.
Yeah, so...
I have a lot of coffees as well, so yeah.
Oh, mate. I rarely ever have coffee. I've had like 1 or 2, but I used to have these coffee mochas.
What, like the iced ones?
No, it's a Galaxy mocha. And
that sounds good.
And it used to make me shit 2 minutes after having one. Honestly, just straight through.
Have you ever needed to have a shit while having sex?
No, I have not.
Yeah, I have once.
Oh.
No, I'm not saying I took a shit while having sex. I'm just saying I really needed to have a shit.
Girls always, if you're shagging for long, girls always are like, oh, I need a piss, don't they? So they get piss mid-shag. If you follow them, you get sucked off while they're having a piss.
You've done that?
Might have done.
Yeah, so yeah. No, I've never shit while having sex. I have farted though.
Is that possible?
What, farting while having sex?
Yeah.
I think so. If not, I don't know what. If not, I don't know what the fuck I do.
Just message the bird. Can I fart while shagging?
Can we just do a social experiment? That'll be our next video.
Have you got cramp?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
One time, this girl she was giving me a blowjob,
right.
And I when you can just feel like a crank. So kind of like when you have a neck crank, you just move your head a bit to get it out. I felt that in my foot, so I pushed out a bit to try and get out. But it went wrong, and I felt stinging, horrible pain. And my right leg, I just went.
You carried on?
And no, so she carried on giving me the blowjob while I did that with my leg.
Oh shit!
And my leg, and I was like, And she went, yeah, I know, it's really good, isn't it? And so she thought she was giving me an amazing blowjob when really my leg was just killing me. So I grabbed the pillow, went, and I'm like, just ride out the pain, because if she thinks she's giving me a shit blowjob, I'm never going to get one from her again. So just ride it out. Come on, you can do this. And then when she was done, she's like, wow, like you were literally like thriving. It must have been amazing. And I was like, yeah, it's fucking amazing. I felt like an old man. I was like, Christ, I need to stretch.
When I had my cramp, my leg just went straight, and I was doing the Will Mackenzie.
Yeah. Oh, fucking hell. Oh.
Have you ever tried the Will Mackenzie?
What?
Put your feet on the wooden bits at the end.
What, like, nice sound of like, no, I've had bad sex, but I haven't had the Will Mackenzie bad sex yet.
Yeah.
Oh, no. The best time in a man's life is when he gets his first friends with benefits.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
like a whole new world.
Yeah, literally.
It was like when I got my first friends with benefits.
Especially if they're good.
Yeah, my first one was in first year of uni. Every other day she would just give me a text saying, come over. And I'd be like, oh my god, this is the dream.
Yeah.
No commitment.
It was.
No emotions. I just go over, have sex all night, and that's that. Oh my god. And then because of that, like I was just nicer to everyone in general, because I allow all my energy with her. So that I would just be up with my friends. I just put my hand around their shoulder, like, life is beautiful, isn't it? Life's just good. I'll be like to my teachers, like, hey Kevin, you know what? Life is pretty good. I'm going to hand in that project tomorrow because I'm getting sex. Woo!
True.
But then she went back to Australia. Fuck's sake.
Slag. Wait,
I
I don't know why I called her a slag.
No, she left me. That's why she says
Yeah.
she was my source.
She was your object.
Oh, another yeah, so we've had rape and now we've had sex. Nice.